A very good morning to one and all present here. I'm extremely delighted to be the host for the day and address you all. As we are about to begin, I request everyone to kindly settle down and switch off your mobile phones for us to have a smooth session. I, N.K. Farhat Muskan from second semester LLB, on behalf of CMR University Schools of Legal Studies, extend a very warm welcome to all the dignitaries who have joined us today for the inauguration of CMR University School of Legal Studies Village Level Legal Services Clinic in collaboration with Karnataka State Legal Services Authority, also known as KALSA. We have with us today Honorable Sri Justice B. Veerappa, Judge High Court of Karnataka and Executive Chairman KALSA. Sri Head Shashidhar Shetty, Member Secretary. Srimati Kaveri, Deputy Member Secretary. Sri Vignesh Kumar, Public Relation Officer, KALSA. We also have with us today Srimati Kavita M, PDO, Mundanahalli Gram Panchayat. Sri Anand N, President, Kuruburu Gram Panchayat. Shri Nanjagowda K, Vice President, Kuruburu Gram Panchayat. Shri Manjunath Advocate, Kuruburu. Shri Ramesh K, Member, Kuruburu Gram Panchayat. Shri Srinivas Gowda K, Member, Kuruburu Gram Panchayat. We are also accompanied by Professor Dr. T.R. Subramania, Dean, CMR University School of Legal Studies. Dr. V.J. Praneshwaran, Director, CMR University School of Legal Studies, faculty members, and students. Justice V.R. Krishna Iyer once said, and I quote, "Society is guilty if anyone suffers unjustly." Unquote. The Legal Services Clinic strives to provide legal assistance to the poor and the weaker section of the society to ensure the constitutional pledge of equal justice is fulfilled in its letter and spirit. The National Legal Services Authority has been constituted under the Legal Services Authorities Act 1987 to provide free legal services to the weaker section of the society. And the Bar Council of India has also made it mandatory for all law colleges to establish legal services clinic for the budding lawyers to practically apply the legal services in their future and help the society at large. The members of our Legal Services Clinic at CMR University School of Legal Studies are engaged in spreading legal awareness through various programs such as street plays, role plays, legal services camps, and other initiatives. In order to take it forward, the CMR University School of Legal Studies, in collaboration with KALSA and Legal Aid Trust, taken its first step to set up its village level legal services clinic in Munganahalli and Kuruguru Gram Panchayat at Chintamani Taluk. With that note, I would like to call upon Haripriya Narayan from 6th semester LLB to render the invocation song.
Mantre bhajata akhila je Mantre bhajata akhila je Mantre bhajata akhila je Atmavadeva paramapi pashata Atmavadeva paramapi पश्यत युद्धं त्यजत स्पर्धा त्यजत युद्धं त्यजत स्पर्धा त्यजत त्यजत परेषु अक्रममात्रम त्यजत परेषु अक्रममात्रम भजत अखिल विजय मैत्री भजत अखिल विजय जननी पृथ्वी कामधुवस्ते जननी पृथ्वी कामधुवस्ते जननी पृथ्वी कामधुवस्ते जनको देव सकल दयालो जनको देव सकल दयालो दाम्यत तत्त दयित्वं जगतः दाम्यत तत्त दयित्वं जगतः श्रेयो भूयात् सकल जना श्रेयो जना श्रेयो भूयात् सकल जनानां श्रेयो भूयात् सकल जनानां श्रेयो भूयात् सकल जनानां.
Thank you, Haridya, for blessing the event with your soulful voice. Darkness cannot drive out darkness, only light can. Hate cannot drive out hate, only love can. So let's wish the light of education takes over the darkness of differences, injustice, and violence in the world and guides us towards progress, equality, and freedom. With this noble thought, let's start this day by lighting the lamp in front of Goddess Saraswati, the symbol of knowledge, music, art, wisdom, and nature. I cordially invite all the dignitaries present on the dais to light the auspicious lamp and inaugurate the function. May I now request our beloved Dean, Professor Dr. T.R. Subramanian sir, who is known for his futuristic vision and zeal to reform society, to deliver the welcome address.
A very good morning to all of you who are present here. Honorable Justice Sri B. Veerappa and all the dignitaries for the dais and off the dais. First, it is my duty to introduce the Honorable Chief Guest of the day, Sri B. Veerappa, Honorable Justice for the High Court of Karnataka, started his career in Srinivasapur and he studied his primary education as well as secondary education at Inauguration. Thereafterwards, completed his PUC in the same place and then proceeded to Kolar and completed his graduation. And having completed his graduation, he opted to law. And having completed law from one of the prestigious law colleges at that time, which is popularly known as the Inauguration Law College, he started practice. He joined the bar in the year 1988. And from 1988 to 1995, he was practicing in the High Court of Karnataka under his senior M.S. Gopal. And thereafter, in the year 1995, he became a leader. And thereafter, in 2005, he was appointed as a senior advocate. It was in the year 2015, in February, he was appointed as an additional judge for the High Court of Karnataka. And in December 2016, he became a permanent judge for the High Court of Karnataka. Prior to becoming a judge, he has taken up several cases. He was a legal advisor to several firms, established a name by his own choice. In addition to this, which is most important, especially for our students of the present generation, he was a wonderful athlete himself. In the capacity of student of the Bangalore University, he was an under officer of this C certificate, which is rare these days. When we request the students to join NCC, most of them reluctantly refuse. And a few of them will accept it, reluctantly accept it. So in such a situation, here is a man who has completed his C certificate in the NCC. At that time, it was administered. It's not only that he was a great athlete, especially in Kabaddi. But the most important thing is he was a wonderful wrestler as well. The very purpose of seeing this, he had represented the Bangalore University in the intercollegiate competitions, both in Kabaddi and wrestling, and won laurels for the university. We have here with such a man. Currently, he is heading as the executive chairman of the Karnataka State Legal Service Authority. Sir, we are honored to have you here today. On behalf of the Board of Management, Board of Governors, the Chairman and the Chancellor, I request Praneshwaran, the Director of the school, to present a bouquet of flowers. We have another person who acted as a district judge, civil judge, district judge in different capacities in different districts. Now he is serving as the member secretary for the Karnataka State Legal Service Authority. He had come here and delivered a wonderful, valuable, utility lecture, and which is still in our minds today. Those who have not heard the video, which is put on our website, please listen to it. He's a wonderful speaker himself. He is none but Sri Shashidhar Shetty. Sir, on behalf of the board, I welcome you to this august function. We have Mr. Vignesh Kumar. Mr. Vignesh Kumar is sitting here. He is an officer on special duty in the Karnataka State Legal Service Authority. So he is an LLB and a second rank holder of the University of Bangalore. Thereafterwards, he completed his LLM from the University of Coimbatore in Shivamogga and got the first rank. And he joined the legal service, and in the examination which was conducted by the High Court, he stood first in 2014. Thereafterwards, he never looked back. Now he is serving there and especially taking care of the day-to-day problems which come before the legal service authority, especially matters pertaining to writs, in providing replies or in tackling the issues so that the purpose and the function to which the institution is established reaches everyone. So we are honored to have you here on behalf of the institutions. Now we have several people who have come from the panchayat or the village wherein we are supposed to serve, and our students, they are supposed to work. And when mentioning, I just think to speak to a few of them are here. And the first one is Kavita Yang. She is the development officer. Thank you very much for accepting me. Okay. We have Anand N, President Kurbaru Gram Panchayat. And we have Mr. Vijay Gowda, Vice President Kurbaru Gram Panchayat. We have Srinivas Gowda, Member Kurbaru Gram Panchayat. We have Ramesh Kurupuru Gram Panchayat. We have an advocate, his name is Pandana. Yeah. I welcome all the members who are present here, our staff members, director, and the students who are present here. Once again, with best wishes to all of you. Last but not the least, the very purpose of organizing this is to stimulate all students to know what exactly is happening in the villages. And it is our duty as an institution, and it is your duty as a law student to go to the villages and to educate them about the various laws which are enacted. It may be on the dowry legislation, or it may be on the Right to Information Act, or it may be on the POSCO Act, or it may be on domestic violence, or it may be even to write a petition, because if there are illiterate people, it is our duty to help them and make them know. With this, I thank everyone, and the honorable judges will enlighten us.
Thank you, sir, for welcoming our guests and for your enlightening words. Now, I would like to invite Advocate Vidya Sarmani ma'am, the coordinator of Legal Services Clinic of CMRU University School of Legal Studies, to give annual report on Legal Services Clinic.
Good morning to everyone. I will be briefly touching upon various initiatives and activities undertaken by the Legal Services Clinic or CMRU University School of Legal Studies. The Legal Service Clinic of our school works with a vision to expose students to the reality and practical world apart from classroom teaching. This clinic was initiated in the year 2003 and since then has been involved in various community-related activities. We have conducted number of legal aid programs at community level to create awareness on various legislations and also provide free consultation services on various topics and issues faced by community members. We have celebrated with students and community members important days such as Advocates Day, National Legal Day, Legal Awareness Day, Child Rights Day, and much more. Our students have participated in a number of rallies and awareness programs across the state and at national level too. On 23rd of October 2021, Honorable Shri Justice B. Krishna Bhatt gave a guest lecture on the role, relevance, and importance of legal aid clinics for students in today's scenario. In his lecture, he emphasized on the need for a law student to carry out field work for better exposure and knowledge enhancement, which will develop their personality and which would contribute in their overall professional career. On the same day, Honorable Shri P. Krishna Bhatt launched our Legal Services Clinic website. Legal Services Clinic was introduced and conducted at Kithagnur village, where role plays were performed by our students to create awareness on Domestic Violence Act, Dowry Prohibition Act, and Senior Citizens Act. Post this event, the Panchayat members have repeatedly requested us to conduct periodical awareness programs, including guiding the community members on various legal remedies available on their problems. We intend to carry out such programs in various rural and semi-rural localities around Bangalore. 191 students from our college interned with District Legal Service Authority Bangalore and contributed to various initiatives conducted by District Legal Service Authority over a period of 22 days. 41 students from CMRU University School of Legal Studies assisted Justice Chandrasekhara Committee formed by the Honorable Supreme Court and guided the applicants in Shivaram Karanth layout and assisted them in filling the documents in pursuant to the Honorable Supreme Court's order. The Supreme Court Committee was constituted under the chairmanship of Justice A.B. Chandrasekhara, Mr. J.K. Jaro, IAS retired former Commissioner of PDA, and Dr. S.T. Ramesh, IPS retired former Director General of Police. This was a great opportunity for us provided by Justice A.B. Chandrasekhara Committee, and we have been privileged to be part of this committee. Our students had a huge learning on various aspects relating to land laws. Every student has positively benefited from this exposure and has learned something beyond classroom lectures. And these exposures would for sure remain with them throughout their career and their life. We celebrated the National Constitutional Day on the 26th of November to acknowledge and respect the Constitution of the framers and the enlightened people on the prominent values of the Constitution. Shri H. Shashidhar Shetty, District Judge and Member Secretary of Karnataka State Legal Service Authority, inspired our students by giving a guest lecture on the need for the legal aid and the role of law colleges. He enlightened our students with the aims and objectives of the Legal Service Authority Act, the functions of National Legal Service Authority and Karnataka State Legal Service Authority. He explained the roles and of students and the colleges in the field of legal services. CMR School of Legal Studies have signed a memorandum of understanding with Legal Aid Trust, a non-government organization established in the year 2013 with an objective to make legal aid accessible and affordable by providing legal awareness among law students, general public, and community at large. We conduct a seminar on inclusion. Dr. Akai Padmashali and her team spoke about the struggles and the rights of transgender. This gave a wider perspective to all of us to understand the real struggle and the efforts put by them in the fight for their recognition. Further to this, we are also very privileged that we could work with Karnataka Legal Services Authority in developing KSLSA Legal Aid and Services to Transgender Scheme 2022. This scheme was released on the occasion of the Silver Jubilee celebrated by Karnataka State Legal Service Authority on 14th April 2022 by Honorable Shri Justice U. Lalit, Judge, Supreme Court of India and Executive Chairman of National Legal Services Authority, New Delhi. We have visited Sishu Mandir and number of non-government organizations and schools to conduct legal awareness programs on various topics, which includes domestic violence, environmental laws, and much more. Taking our work forward, today, in collaboration with Karnataka Legal Service Authority and Legal Aid Trust, we are eagerly waiting to inaugurate our village-level legal services clinic at Budugnahalli and Kuruburu Gram Panchayat, Chintamani Taluk, which will be launched by our Honorable Justice V. Veerappa, Judge High Court of Karnataka and Executive Chairman of Karnataka Legal Services Authority. The CMR University School of Legal Studies Legal Aid Clinic works with a mission to give professional as well as practical knowledge through these programs to our students, regardless to the path they choose. The students will gain practical skills while bringing life-changing legal services and by spreading more legal awareness. Students develop skills such as leadership, problem solving, and social management, which be otherwise difficult to acquire. This knowledge, experience will empower them in making social change for the benefit of the community at large. With this, CMR School of Legal Studies Legal Aid Clinic aspires and guarantees equal access to justice to all. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for providing us with a detailed working and progress of the clinic. I cordially invite Honorable Sri Justice B. Veerappa, Judge, High Court of Karnataka and Executive Chairman, Karnataka State Legal Services Authority, to inaugurate the village level legal service clinic and to share his knowledge and enormous experiences with us.
Good morning. Mr. Shashidhar Shetty, Member Secretary, Karnataka Legal Service Authority. Sri Vignesh Kumar, Public Relations Officer, KSLSA. Professor Dr. T.R. Subramanya, Dean, Professor Vijay Paraswaran, Director, Vidya Salmani, my dear members of the bar, Gram Panchayat members, Kavita Madam, PW, PDO, my dear students, ladies and gentlemen. I first congratulate the CMRU College, CMS School of Legal Studies. You are opening a clinic at Mundaralli, Kurugu Gram Panchayat. And madam now just now informed us 2000 started to adopt the villages. Mere adopting the villages, no use. Mere studying law books, no use. Wherever you go, you should go practically. The college life is a golden life. You should enjoy. At the same time, you have a responsibility towards your parents. You should fulfill their wish. You become a good lawyer or a good judge or a good company. I don't know whether how many people you adopt the company advocates. How many are there from the village side? Just add. Only 2, 3. All are urban. Mere we become a bookworm, no use. We should know the reality, practicality. I congratulate the CMRU School of Legal Studies to conduct the programs opening this legal clinic at village level. You should go with all dedication, with open mind to know the problems in the village. First, you should know the problem in the village. Then you can advise the villagers about legal awareness and aid from the KSLSA, Congratulations Authority. Most of the students, don't mistake me, I use some sharp words. Most of students, they under the impression, merely become we law graduates. There is the life. The life start there, not the end. Life start there. You have to enter the world with so many problems. You have to face each and every public servant, maybe PDO, Tahsildar, Assistant Commissioner, Deputy Commissioner, to protect your own family right. They start the village problem. They start the taluka, then district and state. To solve these problems, we should have a dedicated mind. Mere practical, the bookworm knowledge not enough. You should know the reality, real problems in the village. There, your college is front runner to inaugurate legal clinics. Village side, I congratulate once again the CMRU University to conduct such legal awareness programs. Once you go to the village, you should stay there. You should know the problem. You should stay there. They will, our Gram Panchayat members are here and other the lawyers are here. They will provide you the accommodation in school. I don't know whether their toilets are there. they have covered you. There will be no problem. You should stay 1 or 2 days. No problem. See, most of the villagers, they don't have the rights. For example, if they purchase a property, they should get the kata. So the village panchayat or Taluk Tahsildar, now we know, even after 75 years independence, still people are not getting justice to protect their rights. That's why I request all our young students, you should not only sharpen your mind, physically, mentally, should dedicate and ensure the dedicated service to the needy, poor, downtrodden, especially women. Unfortunate incidents happening every day. Nobody bother. Every day have their own problems. Mere become a lawyer, a judge, or a minister, a chief minister, no use. The life, birth and death is guaranteed. In between, what is the contribution to the nation by you is material. Merely because we become judges, become good lawyers, become so many things, so lot of money, built a beautiful palaces, buildings, no use. You should build the beautiful dedicated service to the minds, heart of the citizens of the state or the country, that only your life have some meaning for the life. In between the birth and death, you should achieve something that is called sadhana. Then only your life will fulfill. The student, now the present scenario, you should act like a soldiers, judicial soldiers, like in the army, to protect the poor people, to create awareness, to create their rights and ensure their rights should be fulfilled. You may not aware, except enjoy with your colleagues in college and your teachers, the real problem faced by your father, mother, family members, to educate and to give good education in the CMRU city. They have fought for every moment of life to ensure you, their children, should become good educated. At the same time, you should have responsibility towards your parents, society, and your aim. Every student should have aim to become something in life. We have become something in life is not achievement. Ultimately, what is the contribution from you to the nation is important. Now time has come. All of us should take a vote. We should serve the nation. Otherwise, there is no meaning for 75 years independence. Yesterday, occasion to visit the Chintamani Taluk, where the Mundanpalli is situated. I don't know where the panchayat members or lawyers, Chintamani, what they are doing. When we went to Chintamani hospital, was trained The people are suffering. Nobody bothered to give treatment in the hospital. Out of 18 doctors, only one doctor, that too a contract doctor, was working. People were split. When we asked question to a senior doctor, we came thereafter when we went. He answered, out of 18, some people went to camp, some people we don't know. This is how things are happening. Then we went to jail. Most of jail inmates, they don't have the rights. That's where your role is important. To apprise the not only general public, the prisoners in jail, what are their rights? They are entitled to legal right from district, high court up to Supreme Court. They are not aware. And we tested the food also in the jail. Then we went to Shitlagata. So shock and surprise to us. The expiry dates, tablets were kept in tray without there being any protection. When I asked, they said, "Karma, our fingers are good." The expiry tablets selling in the public is an offense. This is the state of affairs we are facing. That where I request the students, after your degree, you should become a soldier to protect the rights of citizens. Then only meaning to your life. Mere become advocate or judge, no use. The legal service institutions acts as a societal parent to provide access to justice for all. The main object of the KSLSA is to provide the competent legal services to encourage the settlement dispute by way of Coca-Cola, mediation, conciliation, and secure the legal rights of the poor, downtrodden, and weaker section society. The KSLSA came into force 1997. We celebrated 25th Silver Jubilee on 19/4/2022, participated by all the Supreme Court judges, including our KSLSA chairman. When we conducted the Foreigner program in the month of October 2021, through Karnataka Legal Society, we have reached about more than 5,000 villages to assist legal aid and to create legal awareness programs. I always believe and consider all the judicial officers, lawyers, law students, you should act as a judicial soldiers to provide legal services to the poor and downtrodden. The student should actively participate as paralegal volunteers in the service of legal clinics, conducting legal service camps in the villages where the law college adopted. Sir, can you know how many villages so far you adopted as on today? Total 7. Why don't 70, madam? Our students will take responsibility. Which village? Is it not? No voice. Right. Yes, one student should take one village. How many students are here? 118 days we should adopt. One student, one village. Participating survey to understand the local legal issues, public drafting of and pursuing public litigations through KSLSA or DLSA, organizing legal awareness programs in public, educating the slum dwellers, laborers, and street beggars, especially transgenders, about their rights. Involvement of, as told by the member secretary, when we conduct the local awareness, our students have participated and encouraged us to conduct local awareness. In Karnataka, at present, there are 2,926 parallel advocates, 4,249 paralegal volunteers enrolled in legal society. About 59 lakhs 14,990 pending cases local in Karnataka. 6 lakhs 41,000 G20 legal advice clinics open. About 88,954 cases settled to mediation. 1,50 lakhs 720 legal awareness programs were conducted. About 30 crores dispersed to 1,865 victims under vicious solid waste management at Patani Grade, Dakshagana district. In the repression file, the state government sanctioned 70.73 crores by payment of compensating victims. Ultimately, the members of legal society and the youth students studying in law colleges should come forward to ensure proper legal awareness programs and legal aid to the needy downtrodden. I hope and trust the CMRU college with the assistance of our young judicial soldiers. We should adopt 190 villages this year. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your enlightening words. I hope everyone has taken this opportunity to understand their rules and regulations towards the society as a law student. Now, I would like to invite our beloved director, Dr. V.J. Praneshwaran sir, our guiding light, who constantly puts in endless commitments to this institution that have helped us reach where we are standing today, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good morning, everyone. Dignitaries on the dais and on the dais. We have come. This is just the end of the beginning. We have just begun. It's the inauguration of the legal services clinic. We look forward to a long 1 week legal services clinic at the village level, where, as Justice Veerappa said, practically taking law to the villages, to the last villager. That is the aim. This is just the inauguration. Well begun, half done. I'm honored to be delivering the vote of thanks. We are indeed very grateful to Honorable Chief Justice B. Veerappa, Judge High Court of Karnataka and Executive Chairman, Karnataka State Legal Services Authority, for having come and inaugurated this program. Thank you very much, Your Worship. We are also thankful to Shri H. Shashikar Shetty, District Judge and Member Secretary, Karnataka State Legal Services Authority, for joining us in this inauguration. Thank you, sir. We are also thankful to Shri Vignesh Kumar, Public Relations Officer, Khalsa, for his office presence. Thank you, sir. We are also honored to be having with us Srimati Kavita, PDO, Mudinalli Gram Panchayat, Shri Anand Das, President, Kurbo Gram Panchayat, Shri Ranjay Gowda, Vice President, Kurbo Gram Panchayat, Shri Srinivas Gowda, Member, Kurbo Gram Panchayat, Shri Ramesh, Member, Kurbo Gram Panchayat, and Shri Manjunath, Advocate from Kurbo. We are also thankful to our beloved Dean, Dr. T.R. Subramania, for we're thankful to all the faculty and, most important, the students and the student volunteers who will be taking forward this legal services cleaning program. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words. Well, I believe that any academic or national event is incomplete without national anthem of our beloved country. Thus, I would like to request everyone to rise for the national anthem. On behalf of CMRU University School of Legal Studies, thank you all for joining us here today. I request students, everyone please be seated for the next session.